Steve-O here coming with the quick Steve-O here coming at you with a quick video today on how to read a nutrition fact label. And I'm going to give an example of how to read a nutrition label by talking about a specific food, and that's going to be the Clif Bar Blueberry Crisp. They're really popular because they're tasty and they're very convenient. We can buy them in the store for $1. But I'm going to talk to you today about the Blueberry Crisp. So we're going to go through the nutrition fact label. And we're going to start with the calories. It's going to be 240 calories. And the calories from fat, 45. Okay, so of the 240 calories, 45 of those calories coming from fat. So the rest of the calories have to come from either protein or carbohydrate, because calorie is either protein, fat, or carbohydrate. Now, total fat is going to be 5 grams. And as we can see, saturated fat is 0. That's very good. Saturated fat is something we need to limit at all possible costs. Trans fat, again, is 0, because trans fat is a chemically made fat. Cholesterol 0, that's another good thing. Sodium 190. Again, we need for an adult about 1,500 milligrams per day. So 190 is, I would say less than a meal's worth. So if you're eating the Clif Bar as a meal, as far as sodium, it's not bad. Potassium 200 milligrams. That's good because a lot of Americans are potassium deficient. We don't eat a lot of potassium because it's a devoid nutrient in a lot of processed foods. Total carb, 43 grams. Now, most adults need about 130 gram minimum per day. Definitely adult males need probably closer to 200. So this is a little bit high in the carb if we're eating it as a snack. But then again, we have to look at the type of carb. 5 grams of fiber, that's pretty good. Fiber is something that most Americans don't get, and we need to eat more of. Sugar, 22 grams. This is a bit much, but then again, if we're just coming from the gym and we need something desperately to get us through if we're running errands, the sugar will be actually beneficial. And then we can see other carb is 16 gram, and that's going to be starch. That's going to be carbs that will eventually turn into sugar and will have an effect on the glycemic response. One thing I can say about the Clif Bar is that it will have a glycemic response, but again, if we eat the Clif Bar when we need the glycemic response, like when our blood sugar is low, if we skip breakfast and we need something on the go, if we are coming from the gym or a workout, or we go several hours without eating and we feel weak and lightheaded, great time for a Clif Bar. The Clif Bar does have benefits. It's fairly low-fat food. It has mostly organic ingredients. It has a decent amount of protein, no cholesterol, no saturated fat, fairly low sodium, and a lot of vitamins. So the Clif Bar is actually pretty healthy. We can see that the Clif Bar has its purpose. Every food has a purpose. My whole philosophy on food is that no single food is bad. Overall eating habits are bad. But if we actually use tools to figure out what foods to eat and use the tools like the ones on my website to determine how to plan meals in advance and what kind of foods to eat and when, that's going to help us to be healthier and to eat healthier and to avoid things like obesity, diabetes, metabolic syndromes, and all those bad things that are becoming epidemics in this country. Until next time, peace out, stay healthy.